From Hollywood, the heart of the entertainment world, the Hollywood Palace. With your hosts, Don Rickles and Phyllis Diller. Tonight, the King family. Tony and Claire. Terry Thomas. Jack Walker. Julius Rector and the Baja Marimba Band. Mitchell Ayers and the Hollywood Palace Orchestra. We'll return to the Hollywood Palace after a word from one of our sponsors.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing,
So many times, just when you're having lots of fun, a headache comes along and spoils that fun. Its pain grows and grows until your joy is a thing of the past. That's the time to remember Bayer works wonders. Bayer aspirin, you see, is 100% aspirin. And aspirin is the strongest pain-relieving ingredient you can buy. Remember that whenever you're in pain and...
keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Bayer works wonders. Honest.
Beautiful couple that you could conceive. Since Adam and Eve, you better believe it. Let's get a big choir, let's make the key higher, sing out the great news to the world.
And now, here are your host and hostess, America's sweethearts, Phyllis Diller and Don Rickles.
Because you're beautiful, or are you beautiful? Because I love you. Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
I am the beautiful reflection of my love's affection, a walking illustration of his adoration. His love makes me beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. I'm such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bride.
Got the love I need so much.
Got the skin I love to touch.
Got the arms to hold me tight.
Got the sweet lips to kiss me.
Good night.
From this moment on, no more blue days, only blue days. Every care is gone. From this moment, from this moment, from this moment.
Oh, what? Wasn't it a cute idea of the producers having us co-hosts get married on the Hollywood Palace, huh?
I'll keep pumping you up. You keep talking.
Listen, I guess they had to get us married because, you know, it's a family show and there's only one star's dressing room.
For that, the dummies made us get married? What's so unusual about two guys sharing the same room?
I think it was a wonderful idea for us to get married. After all, we're the perfect couple. Rosemary's Baby and Portnoy's Complaint. How do you like the way my hair is?
From here, it looks like the wig is still on the stand.
Don, please, after all, you've just married an international sex symbol. I happen to be built along Grecian lines.
Will you settle for the canard lines?
Well, I just hope you'll love me when I'm old and wrinkled.
I told you a million times. I do.
All right, how about a little kiss for the bride?
Okay. Anybody want to kiss the bride? Terry Thomas! Terry Thomas!
As your best man, I've arranged absolutely everything. Well, practically everything. The rest is up to you, of course. Hotel reservations, space for two.
Space for two? Who wants to spend the honeymoon? Hang. Can you do better, dummy? Who wants to spend the honeymoon between your two teeth? If Howard Hughes saw that much space, he'd buy it. I told the writers that wouldn't make it.
I say, I don't want to upset you, but you're going to Mexico.
Well, now, why did you pick Mexico?
Well, from what your dummy husband tells me, their water would go awfully well with your cooking.
Listen, I'd ruin their water, too.
Yeah? What do you think caused the oil slick at Santa Barbara? She was frying fish on the beach.
You'll love Mexico, especially the music. I have booked a wonderful native combo to turn on you. I mean, to turn you on. Julius Vextra and the Baja Marimba Band.
I'd like to take this opportunity to have you meet our other marimbaist, the very lovely Curry Jader. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, people are always asking us why we never let Curry play a solo on the marimba. Well, tonight he's going to have his big chance, because we've just finished writing a tune especially for him called I'll Marimba You. You ready?
That's why the flavor's right.
A special treatment softens the tobaccos for a smoother, milder taste.
That's why the flavor's right. Come to the good taste. Come to the good taste.
And you get a special kind of coupon, too. The famous Raleigh coupon.
Raleigh's are. Raleigh's are. That's why the flavor's right.
And you also get Raleigh coupons on Light Menthol Bel Air.
Bel Air tastes light 'cause the menthol's right. Bel Air tastes light 'cause the menthol's right. Just the right touch of menthol with the right filter too.
You get a special kind of lightness when you smoke Bel Air. Special because the menthol's right.
You all know Don Rickles from his nightclub and TV appearances as one of entertainment's greatest humorists. But offstage, the Don Rickles I know is a warm and generous friend. And that's the Don Rickles that I think you should know, too. So he's coming out now so that you can really get to know him, and he's going to answer any questions that you care to ask. Ladies and gentlemen, my husband for tonight, Don Rickles.
Thank you. Thank you, Phyllis. I've never worked with a tree. Now, this is a smart outfit. Now we're going to put dirt on your legs, get a big park, and see how you do. I want you to know I love you dearly, and good luck to you and your wonderful husband, Ward Donovan, because you two have convinced me that I'm going to be well and swim in the pool with the kids again. Take care, though, Phyllis. You look lovely, and whoever does your hair, call them. Phyllis Diller, ladies and gentlemen. She'll be back a little later on to spread her glamour and spread her glamour. Gums locked. This is a wonderful treat for me to be on Hollywood Palace. It was either me or the monkey act. The monkey got sick and fell off his bike, so they brought me in. This is a treat to see. You don't see too many guys anymore with anklet socks. But I certainly... No, I'm kidding. It must have been a sale on at one of the big stores. Especially when there's no elastic and it keeps rolling down. But this is... And the mod outfit, nice to see you. Does anybody have possibly, and you lovely ladies in the front, of course, and again, the guy with the anklet socks. I don't know who you are, but you're starting to steam me. Where are you from, sir?
Fullerton.
Fullerton! Oh! Anyway, Fullerton, California. It's a good town. In the summer, you watch the tar come up on the highway. Is he laughing? Take a look. If he's not laughing, hit the guy with the funny mustache. I'll tell you. No, I kid you. Fullerton's a good town. I'll make you feel good, okay? 5 o'clock. Anyway, gang. Any question, the German-looking gentleman? Not that that matters, I kid you. German people are beautiful, but you look kind of, you know, with the blonde hair and so forth. Very nice. With the round suit. See, this is a nice outfit if you're a ranger. Now you get yourself some leaves and you play in the park. No, what do you do for a living, sir?
Furniture designer.
Furniture designer. Oh, clerk in a big store. I kid you. You are a clerk, though. Don't give yourself a big title. Be proud of what you do. Be like the dummy kid. Go to school and study nothing. Yes. Wait a minute. Don't holler up like an idiot. Raise your hand. This isn't some open forum. Yes.
You've worked with a lot of big stars. Do you ever learn anything from them?
Yes. But if you do what some of the big stars do, you could be taken away and put in a state hospital. Some of them, you know. I love the way they all do that. It's truth. You see them on the screen, rough and tough, right? Like, for example, you see Glenn Ford, right? On the screen. All right, Charlie, drop the gun. I'm Glenn Ford. Pow, pow. Cut, lunch. I'm Glenn Ford. All the big stars. Burt Lancaster. Pow, pow, lunch. Burt Lancaster. You give him a cookie and they do a trick in the air. I said that to Burt Lancaster, and he hit my mother. I learned a lot from the big stars. I knew them all, really. I met some of the greats. I know, as a matter of fact, I know Raymond Burr, personally. I just pulled the pants. You think I'm kidding? I ripped the pants. You was trying to stand on the stage and find suction going up your pants? It's murder. You like that, huh? The German guy went, that's a good one. Hope that's why you lost the war. The helmet was over your eyes. But I want to tell you, note to the fella there. I'm getting chills and nobody's around me. I do want to say, though, I worked with Clark Gable, rest his soul, who was a great man, as we all know. And I'll never forget his words, really. My first picture was Run Silent, Run Deep, with Clark Gable and Burt Lancaster, as a matter of fact. And Clark Gable said, which is the true story, right on the set, and he loved to have that little belt of, little belt of whiskey right about 5 o'clock to relax him, which all the greats are entitled to, and certainly he was. And he said to me, he said, I want to tell you something, kid. This is a tough business. Now, you come out on the stage and you act different, and you're aggressive. But remember, pal, I come from the oil fields of Oklahoma, and it wasn't easy for me. My friend Alabama and Lou Smith stuck by me through thick and thin. And one thing I've learned, when you're a power or trying to become one, you're going to be hurt on the way up. Now, you're open for criticism because you come on strong. But remember, kid, believe in what you do and never back down, because when you do, you're in a lot of trouble. And I think you believe in what you do, and I'm for that. So God bless you, kid, and good luck. Thank you so much.
This is Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. Behind the massive door of our Hollywood soundstage stands this replica of FBI headquarters in Washington, D.C. Here you'll find the identification division, the laboratory, and all the familiar settings that you see on television in the FBI. But it takes more than sets on a soundstage to give a television series authenticity. Through close cooperation with the Bureau, our series gives you an in-depth look at the way real FBI agents operate. Featuring stories inspired by the major investigations of our time. Including espionage, kidnapping, and anti-racketeering. So if you're looking for hard-hitting action and true-to-life drama, join Philip Abbott, William Reynolds, and me in the FBI in color on ABC.
Oh, isn't this exciting? The first night of our honeymoon.
Clark. Buenos dias, senor and senora. All that sort of rubbish. Welcome to the Chocolate Hotel in beautiful Chapultepec Park, overlooking Ricardo Montalban.
Look who we got for our own clerk. Canterfloss's brother, Dental Floss.
Tell me, have you any names? Your name?
I'm Mrs. Robinson, and this is Dustin Hoffman with a scalp wound.
Would you like the honeymoon suite?
No, separate rooms.
How about separate hotels?
We're certainly delighted to have such a happy honeymoon couple. May I take your bag to the room?
Yeah, and take the luggage, too.
I'm terribly sorry, but I just noticed our hotel is completely filled. Completely. King family is staying with us, you see.
Well, what about the hotel down the street?
The King cousins are there.
How many people have they got in the family? Didn't they ever hear of a coffee break? Oh, leave that out.
I have an idea. I tell you what I'll do. I'll try and find you a room. If you'd like to wait in the main ballroom, you can see the King family entertaining in there.
I'm washing up and checking out. Come, dear. Let's go and watch them while they're still an intimate group. The King family.
There's girls in love with you. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? When you smile, I can tell we know each other very well. How can I show you? I'm glad I got to know you, 'cause I've heard some talk. They say you think I'm fine. This girl's in love, and what I'd do to make you mine. Tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be the last to know. My hands are shaking. Don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love, and you'll be my God.
I've heard some talk. They say you think I'm fine. This girl's in love, and what I do to make you mine.
Tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be the last you know. My hands are shaking. Don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love, and you'll be my God.
If not, I'll just die.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that have dried up on some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory. That keeps you ever gentle on my mind.
The wheat fields and the coastlines and the junkyards and the highways come between us. There's a mother woman crying to her mama 'cause she turned and I was gone. I still run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sunlight burned me till I'm blind.
talk.
What's a little big star world?
Keep your fever down. Keep your courage up.
We know you're gonna go far world.
Take your medicine.
Keep your pressure down.
You can be a big star world. Cool it and get well
Aren't they wonderful? They drive me crazy. They're all blondes, and everyone's almost as beautiful as I am. Especially Alvino. But, you know, I haven't given up. I know you look at me, you think I've given up. I have not. I was today at the beauty parlor 4 times. They wouldn't let me in. Makes me so mad. I confronted him today. I said, look, you've been putting all this expensive stuff on my face all these years. Why don't I get better looking? He said, you've built up an immunity. I am in the 14th year of a 10-day beauty plan. I slosh so much cream on my body and all over at night I have to wear snow chains to hold up my gown. We've got more grease stains in our bedroom than in the garage. I asked Fang to kiss me goodnight the other night. He got up and put on his work clothes. And then one night he surprised me, wanted to kiss me. I found out later why. He had chapped lips. Ugh, I will not give up. When I go to the scalp clinic, I'm going to try to grow some lovely hair, too. I told them I just wanted beautiful hair. They said, stay on your head. So for months, I stood on my head. You know what I got? Dandruff on my feet. It's ridiculous. And now my life is beginning to be complicated by old age. I had no idea it starts so young. Would you believe I've got tired blood? Some mornings I'm up for hours before my blood. The other day I got up, one hand was asleep, I had to go back to bed till it woke up. And I've got a body that just won't start. I'm in such bad shape I wear prescription underwear. Tonight I am wearing suppos clear to my neck. And you get dry and brittle when you get old. My skin is so dry I've been declared a fire hazard. Talk about brittle, I had to give up exercising altogether. I can't stand the noise. And my feet hurt so bad. I soaked them in ivy leaves and vinegar. Now I not only have corns, I've got a vine growing out of my big toe. And I'm turning gray. Not my hair, my skin. And I'm nothing but a mass of spare parts. In the morning, I don't get dressed, I get assembled. I just got my armpits dry, now my elbows leak. And my G-string is clear down to D-flat. Of course, you realize this is not my own chest. This is a transplant. I think it's somebody's back. Oh, dear. But now, I'm not knocking old age. You understand. I think it's a beautiful thing. I hope to live to be 100. I don't think people expect so darn much of you at that age. When they start bossing you around, I bet you could look them right in the eye and say, I'm pooped. And if I make it, I know exactly how I'm going to play it. I'm going to be a sweet, innocent, little white-haired old lady with a cane full of gin. How would you say sweet any other way at that age? And I may make it. My grandfather's 105. Of course, he's been dead for 20. And he's still at the head of the table. Oh, we can hardly eat. Nothing will kill a meal quicker than one person not enjoying it. That's our kind of a family. They're all kind of sick. But there's a well family here with us tonight. And you know the King family, the huge, beautiful family. And they have their own show. You probably know that. And I did something for the King family, the girls, that I've never done for anyone else before. I gave them all of my beauty secrets. And you won't believe the results. I just wish Bert Parks were here to sing our opening song tonight. Come on out, girls!
It's graduation day at Phyllis Diller's Charm and Finish. We're each protege of Phyllis Diller's Charm and Finishing School.
She taught us to coordinate a stripe, a print, a check.
She taught us how to make a spot from just a little speck. She taught us how to tease
put your mind at ease.
Have you any thoughts on saving or household economy?
Silver the leftover sauerkraut and hang it on the Christmas tree.
How do you avoid house cleaning in the fall and in the spring?
Well, develop housemaid's elbow and put it in a sling.
Are there any other housekeeping hints before we move on from here?
But if the kids write their names in the dust on the furniture, don't let them put the year.
How do you keep a marriage from ever turning sour?
Never, ever refer to your wedding night as the original amateur hour. And now, my dear young ladies, we mustn't let this moment pass without a commemorative photo of this fabulous-looking class.
It's graduation day at Phyllis Diller's Charm and Finishing School. Shout out, hip hip hooray for Phyllis Diller's Charm and Finishing School. She taught us everything we need to know for our degree. She taught us all the facts of keeping house from A to B.
I taught them how to be a mess and do it perfectly.
Phyllis Diller's Finishing School.
This any way to ruin a hairline? You bet it is. Girls, you were great. We'll be back with the rest of Halloween on the Hollywood Palace in a moment.
Stay tuned for lots more in the Hollywood Palace.
I think men are beautiful. I've always thought so. Even when they were unkind to me. But men are men. And they need what we can give them. They need love. They need understanding. And they need English leather. All my men wear English leather. Or they wear nothing at all.
English leather and English leather lime. Aftershave, cologne, and gift sets.
And now we continue with the married life of Don Rickles and Phyllis Diller, better known as the agony and the ecstasy.
Will you hurry up and get dressed? I don't want to be late for the ballet.
I haven't got a thing to wear.
Then go as John Lennon. I don't know what it is with you. Fang never took this long to get ready.
I know why Fang didn't take this long. He couldn't wait to get out of the house.
Okay, just for that, tonight you're sleeping in the top bunk.
Yeah? Well, just for that, I'm going to burn the ladder.
John, look, we've been married 6 months and we've never had a crossword. Let's don't have our first argument.
You're right, you're right. I don't want to get upset. Where's my pants?
They're in the freezer with the rest of the ironing.
Fucking sitting there with frozen pants.
Just put a crease in your surgical stockings. Sonia and Claire are dancing at the ballet, and I don't want to miss them.
Sonia and Claire, they're even better than Huntley and Brinkley.
I hope you didn't leave the tickets in your pants.
No, I got them right here in my surgical stockings. Here's the tickets. Now, let's go and see Sonia and Claire.
Okay, let's go.
You're bad looking.
Oh. gentlemen, it seems that if you don't go around tearing up the joint nowadays, some people don't think you're in. And put-down songs that kick around the establishment have been getting a big play. But there's another point of view, and it not only happens to be mine, but a lot of Americans must agree with me because there's a record out that's becoming one of the biggest sellers in the country. And the young man who recorded it is here tonight, and he's going to sing it for you now. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Walker.
Well, you don't like the president, you care less for his cabinet. Nothing done in Washington's done right. We shouldn't be in Vietnam. We shouldn't stop that powerful bomb. If we do, we're itching for a fight. Well, there's a boat leaving every day. You don't like this country, why stay? Oh, take a bit of good advice. I don't say nothing unless it's nice. There's a boat leaving every day. Well, you don't think that we should try to send a man up in the sky. You just think it's money thrown away. And you don't like to help the poor or spend a dime to find a cure. All that means more taxes you must pay. Hey, there's a boat leaving every day. If you don't like this country, why stay? Oh, take a bit of good advice. I don't say nothing unless it's nice. There's a boat leaving every day. Well, you should try for just a day to run this country. Then you'd say, well, it's not as easy as it looks. Sure, there's things that do go wrong, but you're not helping things along. You can't build while tearing down that way. Hey, there's a boat leaving every day. If you don't like this country, why stay? Oh, take a bit of good advice. I don't say nothing unless it's nice. There's a boat leaving every day. Hey, there's a boat leaving every day. If you don't like this country, why stay? Oh, take a bit of good advice. I don't say nothing unless it's nice. There's a boat leaving. There's a boat leaving. There's a boat leaving every day.
The Cody people have dreamed up a very original idea. A new lipstick. Well, anyway, it colors like lipstick. But it shines like a glosser. So even though it's sheer, it lasts. Now, wouldn't it be silly to put something this great into a tacky old case? Look. The first new lipstick in years. Topless lipstick by Cody Originals.
I like being a girl. I like to feel pretty and soft and, you know. That's why I like Paquin hand lotion. Paquin is rich and smooth. It keeps me deliciously soft. And that's the nicest thing a girl can be in this man's world. Paquin lotion comes from the makers of Paquin hand cream.
Welcome to Flight 605, ladies and gentlemen. We are now cruising at an altitude of 29,000 feet, and we'll be arriving in Florida, the land of sunshine, in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Have a pleasant flight.
Oh, excuse me, just 1 minute. Stewardess, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid I have some rather nasty news for you. I've just heard on the radio, it's rather funny in a way, but I've just heard on the radio that there's a hijacker aboard. And so I'm terribly sorry, but unless the hijacker gives himself up immediately, we shan't be serving din-din. Oh, quiet, please. And what is more, what's even worse, ladies and gentlemen, is that you won't be seeing the film. You shouldn't miss the film, and you will be missing a very lovely film. Goodbye, Germany. Hello, France. Yes, honestly. Starring the immortal Helmut Dantini.
Oh, come on, dear, we're going to miss it.
Don't worry. You mind. So to avoid needless embarrassment, will the real hijacker please stand up? By Jove. 11 hijackers. Beat last week's record. Last week was 10. Tell me, what's your name?
Smith.
What's your name?
Smith.
What's your name?
Smith.
Is this an airplane or a bloody motel? Well, now tell me. I take it you want to go to Havana?
Si.
Oh, what? Do you want to go to Havana?
Si.
He's showing off. You want to go to Havana?
No, Poland. Don't you go to any resort areas?
I'm terribly sorry. Poland has no airport, and I'm really sick and tired trying to land on the bus depot.
Just a minute, darling. You know why we're hijacking this plane. You promised to take me to Copenhagen for a body transplant.
I got you one last year, and it didn't work. This year, we're going to Poland for the Basement Festival.
Wonderful. I hear Poland is wide open, just like your mouth.
Please, no outbursts.
Listen, if I could burst out, I wouldn't need a body transplant.
Now, look here. So far, we have 2 Havanas, a Copenhagen, and a Poland. Now, how about you, sir?
I'm hijacking this plane to Australia.
Brisbane?
No, silly. Sydney.
This guy don't need a plane. Is that a gun or you're using your wand? I should have known about him as soon as he came in with the pink luggage. Who's picking you up at the airport? Peter Pan?
Now, gentlemen, and you, madam, if I may call you that. We can't take you to all your various destinations. We simply don't have enough petrol. And I hate to mention this fact, but we don't have enough popcorn, really, except for one film.
Oh, who needs popcorn? I cooked a delicious box lunch. There's enough food here for an entire army.
An army is right. It was refused last week by the Viet Cong.
Don't listen to Baldy. He's been half crazy ever since he lost the lead in Hair.
Not only that, I lost my TV show.
My TV show?
Are we through with the stars of Turn Off? Look, we're on a very sticky wicket here, and I'm doing the jolly old best I can. And if anybody doesn't like it, they can leave the plane now.
Well, hurry up, dummy, and figure something out, will you? Boy, you British are slow. That's how you lost India. Didn't I see this guy in an old English movie on The Late Show? He was the one that attacked Margaret Rutherford on the train.
Shows you know what you know about the Late Show. It was Alistair Sim, and it was in a bus.
Oh,
dummy. Now, let's try to work this out tactfully. As for the gentleman who wants to go to Poland, this is their holiday season. There's just no room. All the basements are filled. Or full.
Well, why don't we land in Miami?
Oh, you can never get round Jackie Gleason. We haven't got enough petrol. No. I tell you what we can do. You'll fly to the Virgin Islands. And take a plane there, and pitch a plane, go to Hawaii, have 5 topless nights, and then I know what we could do. We could hijack a plane to Australia, supersonic plane, and that'd be awfully nice for you. You wouldn't be late for Sydney, would you? You know how important that is
to you. Maybe you'd rather go to Tel Aviv. Make up your mind, sweetheart.
Is it me? And all this for just $13.50 on our package tour.
Oh, great. Here's
Here.
I say, thank you.
Here.
I say, is this any way to run an airline? You bet your life it is. Now throw all your weapons down here on the floor, eh? That's marvelous. Thank you so much. You miss me. Just a minute, I'm 1 fare short. I'm 1 short fare.
You're right. Seat 22 must be in the toilet.
What do you suggest I do?
The restroom.
What do you suggest I do then? Go on, think of something. Seat 22, come out with your hands up. We know you're in.
Stick 'em up! I'm hijacking
this plane to Australia.
Really? Tell me, who are you?
I'm Sydney, silly.
Oh, no, Mrs. Burke.
Don't worry about it, Dennis.
I thought you were Dale.
Dale's my teenage daughter. We're often confused. How do I stay so slim? Exercise and post grape nuts for breakfast. Fills you up, not out.
Like the Burkes, your whole family will enjoy the chewy, nut-like flavor of grape nuts. Delicious post grape nuts. Helps you stay in good shape. It fills you up, not out.
You're about to see a man open a can of dog food with his bare hands. It's Gaines Prime in the cellophane can. Gaines Prime has the same real meat as regular canned, with everything he needs. The same real meat satisfaction. Only we can make our canned dog food with less water, so it can come in this easy cellophane can. Easy, meaty Prime in the cellophane cans.
Hasn't it been great? Married for 25 years and we have 8 wonderful children.
We had 12, but Ralph Nader called 4 of them back.
And what about our 6 grandchildren? We should be mighty proud of them.
Yeah, 2 are lawyers, 2 are doctors, and the other 2 are rioting at San Francisco State.
But my favorites are 2 great-grandchildren.
13 weeks old. And already they've been canceled by ABC.
And everybody said our marriage wouldn't last. You're really crazy about me, aren't you?
What makes you think I'm crazy about you? What makes you think I can't live without you? I've looked you over carefully, and if I never see you again, that's soon enough. I hate the ground you walk upon. I hate the phone you talk upon. I just hate everything that you do.
I hate that funny little mouth you drink with. That peanut on your shoulders that you think with. I hate the smell of your cigar.
The way you lean against a bar.
I hate the jokes you tell that are boo.
Who? Me?
You.
Oh.
I hate to say goodbye.
Honest?
I do.
Me too.
Outside of that. Outside of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a ball being with you in the Hollywood Palace. And Phyllis, next to my wife Barbara, and my daughter Mindy Beth, and my mother Etta, you're my favorite girl.
Thanks, Don, and I've had a lovely time being married to you. You're the most wonderful husband in the world, next to Fang. And that shows you what I think of him.
Next week, your hosts will be Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca. Good night.
There's a difference in men. The young ones are young, but they're not so sensitive. And the old ones are very sensitive, but they're not so young. Sometimes I like young men, and sometimes I like sensitive men. But always I like English leather. So all my men wear English leather, or they wear nothing at all.
English leather and English leather lime, aftershave, cologne, and gift sets.
Travel arrangements for overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Nick Tufel speaking. Don't forget next week at the Hollywood Palace, Edie Adams, Gene Bayless, Brendan Hanlon, Gladys Knight of the Pips, Nina Bogacheva, Buddy Rich, and your hosts, Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca. Miss Diller's wardrobe was designed by Omar.